We were having a conversation about immigration reform, and he said, we need to bomb all those undocumented people. Like, I'm gonna go home and make some bombs, or I wanna kill them. And so then my friend was like, I'm undocumented, you're gonna kill me? And he said, well, no, not you, you're one of the good ones.
I remember being in Granite High School, and when the marches started happening and when the walkouts started happening, our teachers actually threatened us. And I had a 4.0, so when they told us that we could potentially get an entire grade level dropped because if we left school for the marches or for the walkouts, then that completely discouraged me. I actually was one of the few who stayed because I was afraid.
So a lot of us showed up wearing white. We decided that's what we were gonna wear in solidarity. And I didn't have class my first period, so I was just hanging out making posters, and all my teachers were being really supportive, except when I walked out to go get something, I don't know, one of my teachers saw that, that I was gonna walk out, and he said, you don't know what you're doing. This isn't gonna do anything for you. You're just a kid, like this is so unimportant. I can't believe you're being so disrespectful. And just making me feel like I didn't have a voice, and standing up for what I believed in was not important. So we got to downtown, and what was really great is that we actually had parents who drove around making sure we were okay and provided us with water. And sort of followed us around and protested with us. So it was really cool.
So it was interesting to see that there were like parallel realities, right? Like, I mean, on one side, there were students in school trying to walk out, but also workers, like undocumented or immigrant workers, were pushed to not go to work that day, to really show the impact of our presence in the US. Because again, most of our workers are silent workers. Most of our workers are the ones who are like sweeping floors, in the back of restaurants, in the back of hotel rooms, like, the ones who are cleaning, the ones who are like really making this all happen. I think we have a really big presence in the US that's often unnoticed. And it was powerful to see that, they wanted to, or workers on one hand wanted to make that impact, and students wanted to make that impact too. Be like, we're part of these schools, we're part of this community, we're part of this country, and we love it. Like, we love the nation, right? We wouldn't be here otherwise. Like, we're not trying to take away, we're trying to add to, right? We're trying to support everything that we do. I went to Washington, D.C. at first, and it was scary, right? I mean, back then, again, I was undocumented, and flying was really scary. I was just like, okay, I could potentially get deported. Like, I'm a college student fighting for a dream of studying, like to complete a career. In order to fulfill that dream, I could potentially get deported. I was just like, crap. But again, after they silenced me in high school, right, not letting me walk out of school or not letting me form part of that immigration reform, I thought it was really important for me to take that risk. And again, that's when I met a lot of dreamers, right? A lot of people with the same dream, with the same goal, with the same ambitions, and that was really powerful to me, to know that we're like a larger community, and it's beautiful.
If there's something that you're passionate about, and if there's an issue that personally affects you or doesn't personally affect you, you have a responsibility to sort of to be a leader and to get your voices heard, because there's this really great quote by a scholar, a Pacific Islander scholar named Epeliha Ofa, and he says that if we don't create our own reality, somebody else will do it for us, right? So you have a responsibility for yourself and your community to do something and to be active. So yeah, I just if you're passionate about something, just make a difference, go for it.